Yes, welcome. Nuyorican Poets Café here at the Poets House for the very first time. Show some love for that. Super exciting. Today estamos celebrando con amigos de siempre, celebrating with old friends here at the Poets House in Battery Park City. Did anybody enjoy the view on the way? Isn't it lovely to be surrounded by water, so serene? This is so exciting. We have charcuterie and champagne upstairs for everybody, and we opened for the very first time, an exhibit called Nuyorican Instruction, and that's in the gallery upstairs, and it's going to be in here for several weeks. Yeah, come on in. There's some seats right here.
Also, not everybody has to see.
Yeah, we're hoping that this area is for the dancers, because we are celebrating dance as well, music, poetry. Tonight we are being blessed with the sounds of Camborican Ensemble desde Viejos, San Juan, Puerto Rico. Camborican Ensemble led by Juanra, Gwen, and friends. I want to thank the Poets House, Nick, Rebecca, Ryan, Mike, Wody, Katie, and Jane. Thank you so much. And thanks to the Battery Park City Authority, Abby, for having us here. Because of them, it is a free program. How wonderful is that? Yeah. Yes. It's a very special night. Yes, come on in. I guess so. I was hoping people could dance. Where are the dancers tonight? ¿Dónde están los bailarines? Okay. Yes, so there will be some dancing. You definitely have to rep for los bailarines. My parents met dancing, so if it wasn't for dancing salsa, I wouldn't even be born. That's why I honor it so much. Salsa is life. Back before there was, Twitter, or before there was any Tinder or anything like that, there was the salsa dance floor. There was the nightclubs. That's how they met. You have to watch them in their environment. So yeah, come on in. I also want to acknowledge and announce our featured poet for this evening, Elisabet Velasquez. It is such an honor to have Elisabet with us, one of the most brilliant minds out of New York, baby. Okay. And, Elisabet is welcome back home. This is the Poets House is a home to Elisabet. She was a fellow here in 2017, and there was a whole construction renovation, and this is one of the first events that is happening since reopening, so this is a homecoming. Well, we will be returning here at Battery Park City in April to do poetry en el Parque, and then we will also return in September to commemorate those that we lost during Hurricane Maria, the storm, and the aftermath. There is an artistic mural that people don't even know about commemorating Hurricane Maria with the poetry of Julia de Burgos. Yes. Yes, so we'll be celebrating her poetry as well as commemorating and honoring those that we lost. So Juanra is the lead here in Camborican Ensemble. There was a Nuyorican Cafe in Puerto Rico, and the hurricane displaced them, and they found a home here with us at the Nuyorican Poets Café. So, somos familia. When we talk about familia, esto sí que es familia. Okay, so let's start with some music. Let's go.
Thank you all for being here. It's It's a pleasure. Super happy. One thing, you know, this is not a jazz show. This is salsa. Salsa is to be danced. It's our communion between you and us. And you can do the hippie dance. You can do whatever you want. You can dance on the 1, on the 2, on the 3, or the 4. Everything works. So please be part of the music. Thank you.
Se le está pasando. sincero, pero me crece la palma. Yo soy un hombre sincero, pero me crece la palma. Y antes de morir yo quiero matar mi pesos del alma. De aquí voy yo.
Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera.
Y hoy que yo nací, nacieron tres cosas bellas. El día que yo nací, nacieron tres cosas bellas. Nació el sol, nació la luna y nacieron las estrellas.
Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera.
La lluvia se la está pasando y la Catalina que se vaya.
All right.
Hey. Woody,
Shout out to the dancers que bailaron aquí tonight.
the main singer, Mike, is just not bright.
Yep.
The main singer,
Wait.
can I change with him?
How many people signed up for the open mic out there? Yeah, we got 1, 2, okay. There's an open mic list going. It is upstairs if you haven't signed it. Oh, it's right there. Show some love to Claudia right there. If you want to sign up for the open mic, it is by lottery. So,
Highs. We need more highs in that mic.
So we have the open mic going. How many people saw the exhibit upstairs? Did you like it? Do you see the renderings of the future? We're in Nuyorican construction mode, a 3-year, $24 million renovation project. The Nuyorican Poets Café deserves this. We are finally getting this. I mean, a lot of people don't know, like, we've been functioning out of the 2 bottom floors this whole time, but there's 3 floors all the way up. Yeah, and they've been dilapidated and filled with all kinds of stuff, so we're going through a whole archive process. It's just an amazing time right now for the Nuyorican Poets Café. So it's Nuyorican Construction. Va a haber un elevator y todo. Yeah, it's gonna be really amazing. Lo que nunca. What it is always deserved, it will finally have. Because how many people remember the bathroom at the Nuyorican Poets Café? It gave CBGBs a run for their money, man. Are you kidding me? It had a wooden floor and it wasn't shellacked. So it was just absorbing. Tú sabes, it was crazy. We're finally gonna get tiles. Yeah, but it is gonna take 3 years. Yeah, so in the meantime, beautiful spaces like this have opened their doors to us. The Poet House has welcomed us, and it's just so wonderful to be able to do these collaborations and to continue bringing programming and letting everybody shine. I want to shout out Abby. Abby's finally right here. Boom. Thank you, Abby. Battery Park City Authority, making it happen. Woo! And I'm your host. My name is Caridad De La Luz. I didn't introduce myself. Better known as La Bruja. What kind of bruja depends on how you are. Yeah, and I'm the executive director of the Nuyorican Poets Café now for 2 years. The only thing I was ever executive director of was my house, and my daughter's right there, yeah. So I'm bringing, matriarchy to the Nuyorican. It ain't easy, but it's definitely worth it. Okay, are we ready for another song? Vamos a seguir para allá. Before we invite Elisabet Velasquez to the mic.
En el barrio La Cachimba se ha formado la corredera. En el barrio La Cachimba se ha formado la corredera. Por ahí vienen los bomberos con sus campanas y sus sirenas. Por ahí vienen los bomberos con sus campanas y sus sirenas. Ay, mamá, ¿qué pasó? Ay, mamá, ¿qué pasó? Formado la corredera, en el barrio La Cachimba se ha formado la corredera. Allá vienen los bomberos con sus campanas y sus sirenas. Allá vienen los bomberos con sus campanas y sus sirenas. Ay, mamá, ¿qué pasó? Ay, mamá, ¿qué pasó?
Candela se quedó dormida y no apagó la vela. Puerto de Tula, el collo Candela se quedó dormida y no apagó la vela. De Tula, le cogió candela, se quedó dormida y no apagó la vela.
Bebé, 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 que el cuento de Tula, le cogió candela, se quedó dormida y no apagó la vela,
El cuento de Tula, le cogió candela, se quedó dormida y no apagó la vela.
No apagó la vela, no cerró la puerta. Ey, el cuento de Tula, le cogió su candela.
Candela, dormida y no la vela.
Ay, cómo le duele, ay, cómo le pesa, ay, cómo tú le estás llorando. Los vecinos se expresan.
El cuento de Tula, el collo Candela, se quedó dormida y no apagó la vela. Ajá.
el mundo está encendido y el cuarto de tu lata candela. El cuarto de tu lata candela se quema.
Todo el mundo está encendido y el cuarto de tu lata candela.
Acaba de cerrar la puerta, o tomando tremenda pela, oye candela.
Todo el mundo está encendido y el cuarto de tu lata candela.
Del cuarto de tu lata se quema, tele.
Todo el mundo está encendido y el cuarto de tu lata candela.
Candela con fuego, no puedo más, no puedo más.
Todo el mundo está encendido y el cuarto de tu lata candela. ¡Ja!
El pollo, ay cuidado, que se quema ese pollito por ahí, por ahí.
Agua en la candela que se quema el pollo.
Se quema ese pollo, mira turra, y yo estaba allá en el arroyo.
Agua en la candela que se quema el pollo.
Se quema el pollo, mamita rica, mamita dame ese apoyo, necesito acá.
Agua en la candela que se quema el pollo.
Se quema el pollito, por allá en Puerto Rico, ay bendito.
Agua en la candela que se quema el pollo.
Que se quema el pollo, 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 por ahí en Juco y en Arroyo,
Que se quema el pollo.
pero dame ese apoyo.
Candela se quedó dormida y no apagó la vela.
Otra vez.
En cuanto de tula le cogió candela, se quedó dormida y no apagó la vela. ¡Qué bien! Thank you, bailarines. Thank you, dancers. Oh, that was all about a lady fell asleep with a flame on, burnt the whole house down. You know what I'm saying? We make a song out of anything. Where's the poets in the house? Where's the poets in the house? Where are you at? Put your hands up, proud. I see you shining. For sure. Like I said, there is the open mic list. There will be a portion of open micness. But we're going to do one more song before we invite our feature up. So wipe your sweat and do it again.
Super excited about this next song. My partner in crime and love has a solo. We're also going to feature La Bruja. Así que, and we're super happy to have Jessica here with us. The song is the Boogaloo, borrowed from many songs that we've heard. Here it goes.
hombre. 24 velas y se la ponen por los rincones. Tú ves.
It's so going on right here. Boogaloo. It's so going on right here.
El son es lo más sublime que nace del corazón. Y ahora con el combo rica en la bruja te canto yo.
Boogaloo. It's so going on right here.
Con sabor.
Boogaloo. It's so going on right here.
Te invito pa' que baile bugalú. Te invito pa' que baile bugalú. Corazoncito mío, corazón de mi vida. Pa' que lo bailes tú, sabes.
Boogaloo. It's so going on right here. Boogaloo. It's so going on right
Dale,
here.
bien.
El flaco, half Mex they call him taco, pobre fulano, chico that none of y'all know, but I do. He's mad cool and quiet, suffers from the internal riot, mad if he ain't high yet, but he tries to keep it in, plays a game that he can't win, so smart but so oppressed. Not a time when he ain't stressed from the society that binds him and tears that cut and blind him. He longed to be a superstar with dreams that reach to Mars, but scars for stars, windows with bars, all these fancy cars, but he ain't got none, not one. Just tons of dreams and constant schemes, busting big deals. Sporting polo that he steals from that mine with 16 wheels that parks right off Hunts Point to pay for puss and puff a joint. Between the month and on a Friday, rocks get knocked back on the highway. All in between, Paco and Teen take the shit, they got the flyway. And I can't blame him, can you? Poverty means no more school for troubled bros that can't keep cool. Eyes on back for fools with tools, cause city life is hungry, cruel. Constant fight, day and night. Plaster nights by playing pool. Sniffing cane to numb the brain. The sensational insane. Stop the riot in his brain long enough to say sweet stuff as he kissed and called my name. Mira, Bruja, huh, what you want? A lot. Papi, all that I ain't got. I like the way you shine. A kiss from me and you'll be mine. Hot rosy cheeks that fill with wine. You say that all the time. Oh, but I mean it. I am Mars and you are Venus. Not even Earth could come between us. said goodbye with a weighted heart of ghetto sighs. Hey Paco, happiness some stars do bring. Just keep safe, man, and do your thing.
Dime como tú lo quieres, dime como tú me gusta, dime como tú lo quieres, dime como a ti te gusta, como fue, dime como tú lo quieres,
Como lo quieres,
dime como tú me gusta,
como te gusta,
dime como tú lo quieres,
dime como tú te gusta.
I was born in it, I was raised with it, I will die for it. Talk about soul, soul. I was born in it, I was raised with it, I will die for it. Talk about soul, about soul. Talking about soul,
Todo el mundo.
talking about soul.
What we talking about?
Talking about soul,
Talking about soul. Talking about soul. Yeah. Talking about soul. And soul going on right here. 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 Woo! Cambo Rican Ensemble. Calito on the trumpet right here, singing coros too, and moños and all of that. Awesome, thank you so much. I just want to let you know that a lot of this is just improvised. We didn't rehearse none of this shit. We just was like, let's just jam. So that's not bad. And jamming is part of like the magic. It's in the unknown that these things happen, and you gotta just open yourself up to it. You can't control everything. You know, let a little control go and let the magic in. And right now I'm gonna let control of this mic and let the magic in with Elisabet Velasquez. This Boricua powerhouse is from Bushwick, Brooklyn. A fellow here at Poets House in 2017, a writer, a teacher, a mother, an inspiration, and a singer. Let's try to get her to sing. Would you like to hear her sing tonight? Oh, my plot is coming together. One of the most brilliant minds to come out of Nuyorico, my people. Her Nuyorican novel, When We Make It, was just banned in Florida. So you know that shit is good. Ladies and gentlemen, show some love. Elisabet Velasquez.
Wow. I really, you know when like the sala's mad full and you gotta like move to like get to the kitchen? That's how I felt coming to the stage. I was like, excuse me. Ustedes se ven bien, espérate, se bañaron y todo. You use the good soap. You look good, you smell good. In February too, I don't be going nowhere in February. I'll be hibernating. So this is a crowd for February because it'd be cold. But today was nice. It was a nice day. It was like the universe was like, y'all need this shit. Get the fuck out. Go. I don't know how your life is going, but I need it today. I needed to see people laughing and smiling and dancing. So thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you, Bruja. Thank you, Poets House. Thank you, Battery Park. Thank you, musicians. I'm so full of gratitude. I was a Poets House fellow in 2017. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. And I actually started my career at the Nuyorican Poets Café in 2009 after seeing fellow Boricuas, Willie Perdomo, and seeing Maida del Valle, and knowing about Bruja. I walked into the Nuyorican Poets Café on a Wednesday night with Jive Poetic, was hosting, and the rest is history. And we're here, and we're alive. Every time somebody asks me how you're doing, I'm like, I'm alive. Aquí, right? So thank you. So poetry raised me, salsa raised me. This is actually the first time that I'm doing poetry and salsa like together. And Bruja, like I know you was like, that was like, you leaving, papi? Everybody say bye to my son, Adrian. I love you. This has been a mom and a poet, right? I am actually gonna, salsa introduced me. I would say salsa introduced me to storytelling because salsa is storytelling, right? We tell a lot of stories through salsa, and it actually prepared me, I think, for poetry because there's a lot of metaphor in salsa. Salsa introduced me to rhythm and how to put rhythm behind words. And so I am actually, in that vein, tonight is about storytelling, and tonight is about salsa and storytelling. And so I'm gonna try something that I've never really done before because I don't know when I'm gonna have a chance to do it again, right? And so I figured I'm aquí, right, junto, cozy and shit. I got a band behind me, and I was like, I'm gonna like try to do a whole set of like poems with like salsa in them. So feel free to sing along if you know the words. Anywhere there's salsa community. So I really, really appreciate you being part of my community today. And yeah, I'm just gonna take you through some of my favorite poems with some of my favorite salsa songs combined, and take you through my life using salsa and poetry. All right, so we're gonna start our journey because it was nice today. We're gonna start our journey in the summer. Un verano en Nueva York. Si te quieres divertir con encanto y con primor, solo tienes que vivir un verano en Nueva York. I know it's summer in New York when the corner of the block is peppered with viejos massaging their domino table like they're apologizing to a lover for being gone for so long. While the block DJ sits one leg out the driver's side of his Honda Civic blasting old hip-hop through a duct tape window. Because all this new music sucks except for Bad Bunny and maybe a few of those new Mark Anthony songs, but only because Mark Anthony is basically a legend, though. He's no Fania All-Star or nothing, pero everybody knows if you stick around long enough and refuse to leave what you love, basically becomes synonymous with whatever it is you can't let go of. Which is why Abuela left Puerto Rico and why Mommy left Papi, because you can love something until you die, but that doesn't mean you have to let it kill you. But some things are harder to quit, like Newports. And some legends are harder to place, like the hood wholesaler whose name or number nobody really knows for his safety, really. So you gotta ask people if they've seen him around, and suddenly he appears on the block with a carton of smokes like a genie, like the wish your lungs don't deserve to have come true. And the kids who can still breathe good, who play like they are safe even when they are not, run nowhere and everywhere, and damn, maybe this is how we first learn to run away from our childhood and then come back to it later when we hear a song that reminds us that being Puerto Rican means you some kind of legendary. Because you are the product of what happens when two people leave the island and make love in an abandoned apartment building in Brooklyn. But not so abandoned that they can't live there or nothing. Just abandoned enough to be ignored by everyone but the sun, blasting through the window like a song. Justibarito me dijo. Nah, we gotta do that again. We gotta do that again. Don't leave me out here, y'all. Justibarito me dijo, te va la fiesta de San Juan. And no matter how hot the block got, sigue, 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 there was always that one papi who had the key to the fire hydrant. You know him. You know him. Papi! Hey, we knew it was gonna be a good day when we saw you marching up back, wrench in your hand, your white tank top and jeans, a uniform we hadn't earned yet. And sometimes you even brought gifts. A half sawed-off 2-liter, a lidless can of Goya beans your wife just used to prepare dinner. And we ran to meet you at the pompa like it was the altar of salvation. Our bodies ready to receive the anointing, and just like disciples, we circled you as you taught us the lessons of the fire hydrants. How the slow approach of a car meant it was asking to be baptized. How if you close your eyes, you could transport yourself to some beach, Coney Island or Orchard. How to always use the sprinkler setting for the smaller children. And then just like that, you were gone. And when the firemen shut us down, they'd give us another kind of sermon. They called us wasteful, and how were we to know that when we always had our own fire to fight? And when the sermon was done, they'd ask us, who opened the pump? We be doing the right thing, they said. But we knew not to jeopardize our salvation for a few seconds of praise. So we'd shrug and walk away, knowing you'd be back, like all saviors promise, and we would be ready. Dame mi agua. That's my hype man when nobody's listening. I'm like, this poem is whack, right? He's like, ay, leave me alone. I grew up in Bushwick, Brooklyn. Shout out to Bushwick. Where firemen weren't the only ones we had to look out for. Growing up in Brooklyn in the 90s, it was giving very much. Cuidado en el barrio. Cuidado en la acera. Cuidado en la calle. Cuidado donde quiera que te anda buscando. Dear Bushwick, there's so much to say about you, I can't say it in a poem. I promised to write a book about you if you promise to remain my home. I know it's hard to stay the same when growth sometimes means changing, but we haven't grown, we're just the product of some rearranging. It hurts to see you like this sometimes, you look so different. Remember when I said I never leave you and now I barely visit? I remember playing in this park and now I'm rhyming in it. Bushwick born meant you live to make it out or you dying in it. Mommy still lives on the corner of Trowman and Irving. They tried to move her out, they say she's not deserving. I'm learning, discerning the difference between danger and safety. If there's less crime, why is it still dangerous for most of us lately? That's politics, they say, as if our lives ain't political. I write poems that make people uncomfortable, so they call me cynical. But back to Bushwick, I miss you, man. Yo, let's catch up sometime. Let's get bodega coffee on Wyckoff to remember the times when we used to chill on the stoop on Sudam Street. Waiting for Wela to grab a broom and sweep the concrete. I went to Graham the other day. I saw the record shop still there, you know. San Germán said he owns the building and he ain't going nowhere. Period. Knickerbocker's still lit. Remember the sneaker spot? Which one? Yeah, you're right. That's all there was on the block. But we had to stay fresh. We represented the people. Guayaberas on the avenue of Puerto Rico. Boricua College had us thinking, yo, maybe we smart too. Theorizing over weed, we called that high school. Remember summer lunches, sweating on the line at 111? When your fridge is empty, you wait in hell just to taste heaven. It wasn't all bad. Even though when they started the war on drugs, street curfew kept us locked in until they could prove we could get locked up. Maria Hernandez Park is dedicated to a woman who died to keep us safe. I was mad young, watching mommy cry over a woman who shared her name, but that's what happens when you're abandoned by those who're supposed to protect you. When promised to serve doubles as a pledge to neglect you, Papi said, mira, they don't gotta like you, but they gotta respect you. Which meant don't let nobody get you to that place, let them sweat you. We used to walk around Myrtle talking mad disrespectful. Mr. Lee's to the pecho, blue Hawaiians. I bet you didn't know that we knew the Piragua man by his name, and if we didn't, everybody was called Papi the same. Bodegas knew the struggle too, so they kept us fed. Hood credit, free economics. Y'all laughing too hard. I found my people. I found them. Free economics, just to get milk and bread. Ponlo en la cuenta que papo me debe 20 pesos. Bendición, mijo, y cuidado si te meten preso. Yo no tengo dinero para sacarte, solo amor para darte. Mira, salte del pecado que Jesucristo te ama. There was always a church praying to God for our almas, praying to God for some calma. Salud mental no se habla. Si parezco de los nervios, el porque los cupones lo alcanzan. I never thought I could be an artist because of systemic stain. How could that possibly be beautiful? How could I possibly escape? They say, get over it. That's trauma porn. Nobody wants to hear the same old same. But if we're trauma born, that means we know how to laugh even when we're in pain. I'm not here to make you comfortable so you can validate my life. But how many degrees I achieved, but how many jobs I got right. When I fucked up, I mattered. When I spoke bad, I mattered. Look how I look so put together even in the midst of my fucking shatter. How could you possibly understand what inclines me to rhyme when telling my truth often means I'm uncovering a lie? I only got my truth. Silence is my captivity, and though I'm a writer who speaks, most times the best way to learn is simply by listening. I don't even need this mic, because I'm naturally loud. Dear Bushwick, thank you, man. I hope I make you proud. In la vida, some things change, and others stay the same. You ever wanted to be brave enough to go insane? Well, mommy did. Now she hallucinates constantly. I don't really blame her for wanting to evade reality. I be writing poems like they're the antidote. I want to be so dope, I want to make you overdose. That's cliche, right? I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to write truthfully. I've been so low, I got nothing else but high in me. Yo, I remember when nobody would hire me. Teen mom, high school dropout with a GED. They said, Mama, you got a story, but you ain't got no diploma. Trying to bruise my ego like a hematoma. I roll my eyes like, you just wait and see. And now I'm out here invoicing the Ivy Leagues. Y están diciendo por ahí, ¿y cómo lo hacen? Let's do it again. I know y'all know it. ¿Y cómo lo hacen? ¿Cuál es el negocio? Sepa usted, ¿y cómo lo hacen? Yo no sé, ¿y cuál es el negocio? Sepa usted, sigue. I read poems in Chicago once. Someone recognized me and called me famous. And I laugh away this curse. God forbid. Fame waits for you to die to make you into a legend. I visit the Museum of American Writers, and what do you know? The Puerto Ricans are missing again. Fame either disappears you or morphs you into a ticketed exhibition. If I'm ever in a museum, let poverty be the entrance fee. I wanna write free things, but I need health insurance. Thank you, Bruja, for the paycheck. I wanna learn more of my history, but I am too busy making my own. The man at the bar asked me, "Mira, ¿de dónde tú eres?" And I want him to locate me. I want him to tell me that I am the bolero that he always chooses from the jukebox, or that I am the air that reminds him of home. Te conozco, bacalao, aunque venga disfrazado. ¡Ey! Te conozco, bacalao, aunque venga disfrazado. ¿Qué? Te conozco, bacalao, aunque venga disfrazado. Te conozco, bacalao. My second heart got an email about my first heart at the Museum of Modern Art. My first heart tells my second heart that now is a chance to say something important, something for the archives about who she is, a who her mother never got me. My second heart immediately gets to work on the administrative portion and compiles a list of possible exhibition titles. Proud Diasporican, Diasporican Gang, Lonely Diasporican, Diasporican in Distress. My first heart is always Diasporican, but never quite knows how to feel about it. My first heart doesn't trust museums. She heard they be stealing people's hearts and shit. My second heart tells my first heart that things are different now, mija, exagerada. These days, they ask the heart for permission. It's for educational purposes only. My first heart tells my second heart, I'm not nobody's teacher. I'm still trying to learn my own history. That's how my first heart became an anthropologist and found out she was a rare artifact. I'm talking wild vintage and shit. Records trace her back all the way to 1898, but my first heart says that's bullshit. My first heart has a memory as long as a yucca root, and she demands you acknowledge that we existed way before that. My first heart is a complicated machine that breaks down in multiple languages. My first heart knows Spanish is a colonized tongue, so she doesn't feel bad about speaking it terribly. My first heart knows English is a colonized tongue, so for fun, my first heart pisses off strangers by telling them in America, we speak Spanglish. My first heart knows where she's from, but she still asks Puerto Rico for forgiveness for being born in Brooklyn. My first heart knows where she's from, but she still asks Brooklyn for forgiveness for moving to New Jersey. My first heart can't afford the rent anywhere, so my first heart finds homes wherever Boricuas are, wherever Boricuas have had to be. My first heart has a plan to birth Boricuas on the moon. My first heart has big dreams that involve an avocado tree, a 15-piece orchestra, and an aluminum tray full of relleno de papa. My first heart doesn't tell my second heart about any of these plans, because my second heart is busy trying to make it as a poet in America. I got two more poems for you. Oh, yo creía que me bajaron el volumen. Fue que I turned it off. I was like, oh, they turned it off. So I recently started medication for mental health medication. And we don't talk about this a lot in the Latino community. And so these next couple of poems are about mental health. Si te dicen que yo me estoy curando es la verdad. The doctor says my brain is broken. When you're born to a mother who is a shattered window, pain is sometimes the only thing keeping you intact. There's a poem for that. I made these words into a home for that. I get real loud on a microphone for that. I don't quite know how to lower my volume. Wear the Brooklyn in my voice, spray the crowd like it's perfume. No college degree, complex trauma's my classroom. I tell the doc, I'm not damaged, I'm creative. But damn, what a fucking canvas to start with. They gave our people a blank slate to assimilate. That means we had our culture to part with, pero qué amargura, señores, que a veces me da. La cura resulta más mala que la enfermedad. Resulta que la culpa es mía, no me atrevía decir que me sentía vacía. Estos días escribo cura como poesía, entonces tengo que hablar de la colonia y las condiciones en cual yo vivía. Rata y cucaracha en ceremonia. Ser boricua en Nueva York, ¿quién lo quería? Pasando frío y sin trabajo, mala mía. No se habla de eso en la biografía. Aquí solo se habla de las cosas lindas, no de violencia o droga. Tú no eres Sofía. Salud mental, bébete una fría. O mejor ponte oral, Ave María. Cuidado si es que te echaron brujería. Aunque me salga tan cara, algo tiene que me ampara. Pero de esta enfermedad, ay mira mamacita, yo me voy a curar. I tell my manager I want to die. She tells me, you know, this is really bad timing. Some of y'all are laughing hard because you know the story. I tell my friend I want to die. She says, girl, who the fuck doesn't? I tell my partner I want to die. He tells me to stop thinking so negatively. I tell the mirror I want to die. My reflection says I'm already dead. I tell my poems I want to die. They tell me to find a better metaphor. I tell an audience I want to die, and they applaud me for being so vulnerable. Y nadie pregunta si sufro, si lloro, si tengo una pena que hiere muy hondo. There's nothing more poetic than being just alive enough to write about wanting to die. I want to die most when I can't. When everything around me depends on me for its survival. Can you imagine the burden it is to be an ocean that cannot drown itself? When people tell me to stop being depressed, I can tell they haven't discovered the joy in sadness. The way it creeps up on you like a birthday song exhausted employees sing you at Applebee's. My sadness comes with a slice of cake and a wish. My sadness isn't always sad. Sometimes my sadness is happy, like when my son started taking the bus to school by himself. Or when I decide to stop loving someone so that I can love me instead. Sometimes my sadness breaks into song, and it sounds like everyone who has ever loved me and left. Ni piense que voy a pelear por él. Ni piense que voy a luchar por él. If you have ever cried to this kind of music, you know there's a certain melody in abandon. It sounds like when your father left your mother. Later, when I revise this poem, I'll remove that cliche. I know my sadness is capable of describing having fucked up parents more creatively. Like maybe my sadness doesn't even have a sound, but you can taste it. Each salty dish a reminder of mommy who taught me that sadness can flavor your food. When I read this poem, people ask me questions afterwards or don't. But one time, someone said, thank you. And I learned the kind of gratitude that happens when someone sees you're broken and doesn't try to fix it. Y canto a la vida de risas y penas, de momentos malos y de cosas buenas. Vinieron a divertirse y no pagaron en la puerta. No hay tiempo para tristeza. Vamos, poeta, comienza. This is my last poem. This is my last poem. Thank you so much. Yo solo estaré y juraré que cuando muera, aún así con mi presario, tendré tu nombre a flor de labio. Y moriré. Mira tú, will you remember me when I'm gone? When my name marks a grave, or when the grave is my name abandoned? No flowers, cause lo que me vaya, que me lo den en vida, que me lo den, que me lo den, que me lo den en vida. Will you remember me singing my story? Cause it was too depressing to tell without a melody. And isn't that the reason our mothers went to church? So they could cry and have someone call it praise. No hay que llorar, que la vida es un carnaval y las penas se van cantando. I remember you. Yeah, I remember you. You look mad familiar. Did you used to live on 116th? Nah. No, you're from Brooklyn. Manhattan, Queens? The Bronx, of course, I knew it. Wait, don't tell me. You used to chill by the cuchifrito, right? I know. Or you smell like papi's habichuelas. Or you walk like mommy struggles. I know those legs. I know that limp. I know that big ass mouth. You yawn and I can see your whole block. I can see every time your grandmothers refuse to assimilate. I can see the last time you felt anything you said mattered. Oh, I look familiar. No, I just got one of those faces. But like, what if we remember ourselves? What if the only reason we write is to confess to the self? An admission about who we really are when we don't gotta be nobody? And what if it's not being forgotten that makes us afraid? What if we are afraid to live forever? To be so alive after we die that we won't even get to rest? Will you remember me? Will you remember Juan, Miguel, Milagro, Olga, Manuel, who all died yesterday, today, and will die again tomorrow? Shout out to El Reverendo Pedro Pietri. Thank you so much. Y'all have been amazing. Thank you for honoring me with this experiment. Thank you to the band. Oh my God, you guys. Thank you, Poets House, Bruja, everybody who came out. I can't wait to hear your poems. Sigan escribiendo. Keep telling your stories. It's important. We need them. And make sure that you dance tonight.
Elisabet Velasquez, ladies and gentlemen. Wasn't that absolutely amazing? I just witnessed a dream come true. I've always wanted to see Elisabet backed by a band. I always wanted that. We made that happen! Campo Rican Ensemble, Nuyorican Poets Café, Poets House. We witnessed magic. That's what we do. Yo, buy her book, support it. It's banned in Florida. Buy that shit. Buy it. Support her. Genius. Brilliant. With an immaculate voice. Making people cry over here. Oh my God, get some tissue. Tito, we need some tissue in the front. So we do have an open mic list. I know it's like, how do you follow that? I'm like, oh my God, we just need a moment. Let's just breathe. We just witnessed that. But let's look at the list. Let's see who we could, so that you could, if you're in the house and you're ready to, to jam with us, so you could get ready and be on deck. Yes, baby. Tony McPherson in the building. Yes. Oh, no, but on deck. And then we have Adrian. Oh, he left? Oh, damn. That would have been, that would have been the cherry. Okay. That's all right. But we got Tony McPherson. Hey, Ty Allen is in the house. Okay, Ty Allen. Nuyorican fam is in the house. But Tony McPherson, he started at the Nuyorican Poets Café slamming, and he is now one of our very own official hosts of the Grand Slam. At the end of the month, the last Friday of every month at the Puerto Rican Traveling Theater, we do the Grand Slam, and he's the host of that. There's gonna be features, and we're putting a slam team together too, Get your best out and come, because we're about to compete nationally, and he's gonna be spearheading all of that. So I'm so grateful to Tony McPherson in the building, joining the team. So Adrian is not here. So then I have Maciel Alfonso. Are you here, Maciel? Okay, so we're gonna do this next song, and then we're gonna bring up Tony McPherson. Bing, bang, bing. What song are we doing? Okay, you don't know this one. Of course you do. This is a cha-cha-cha. Esto no es salsa, pero esto sí que es Tito Puente. bailarines que te baila cha-cha. David, ¿dónde tú estás? David, come on. Galanza, get up there, man. Oye, ¿cómo va? Cha-cha. Mi ritmo bueno pa' gozar. ¡Ey! Mulata, oye, ¿cómo va? Mi ritmo bueno pa' gozar. Mulata. Nuyorican, that place somewhere between the Empire State and El Morro. Down a dripping pipe that lands pit-a-pat on mommy's broken back. For lifetimes attacked, placed on front lines to fight for what we may never get back. But the soil is fertile, unlike the colonized spirit of the mass graves of the enslaved that chanted but no one could hear it. Cause our heads are so far up our own asses, we can't tell the unnatural from the natural gases. But best believe we still manage to breathe and pull out in time so we won't have to breed another generation of the ill-conceived, born in search of truth but perpetually deceived, told that we are free but we cannot leave. Nuyorican, that place that we live for. Papi said, Americanos no tienen acentos. Americans don't have accents, except the kind you sprinkle on your food and pretend that compared to abuelita's cooking, your cooking's just as good. Go ahead, pour some more on for me. Call it sazon, even though it's made by Pillsbury. So obvious when the main ingredient is MSG. The message is to love all that isn't we. And the doughboy in the White House just goes hee hee hee. World War I, World War II, World War Infinity, but resistance existed through word war divinities, coming in the form of El Reverendo Pedro Pietri, who fought a war of no good and plenty. And he speaks to our people, forcing us out from behind tenement peepholes to find a place where we can all feel equal and realize all along your heart knew you were so rico. And when you realize that, that's when you're there. Welcome to Nuyorican.
yo sigo a pasar. Ven, pa' acá, cosa que vivo ya.
Improvised again. That's how we do. And we're going to keep it going, keep it flowing. Are you ready for some more? All right, we're opening the mic up right now. And alignment. Do you believe in alignment? When things align because they're meant to be this way, that's how this is. And while she's aligning over to the door, the bathroom's on both floors. Oh, I know. He's been sitting on the floor a long time. He's like, tengo un crank. Estoy crampeado. I made that shit up. That's not even a word. But you know what I meant. You know what I'm saying? That's how Spanglish works, okay? But right now, he is a winner of so many slams throughout the nation. And he is just tremendous. You're going to see for yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Show some love for Tony McPherson.
Hey, yo, give it up for La Bruja and the band. That ain't... Fire! So look, I wrote this poem last year today. Yeah. Happy 1 year birthday to this poem. It's wild because like I coach kids sometimes, and some of my poems are older than them, but this one's a baby. So, okay. 1, it's my first time back on dating apps since the breakup. 2, she broke. Was that one of the bandmates? You know, it's all right. It's all right. 2, she broke up with her ex a few months ago. So this might be a mutual rebound. 3, you're an astrologist? I'm a poet. 4, a story becomes a tangent, which becomes another and another. 5, hey, I just got an idea for a line. We're 2 hydras on a date. Cut 1 story off, and 2 more rise to take its place. 6, maybe it can be a list poem. Each number can represent one of the 34 heads. 7, it's rude to let your minds wander. She's talking about her ex, pay attention. 8, wait, how did he not know how to grab your hair properly, but you were with him for 6 years? 9, last time I was single, I led with confidence, not grief. 10, I feel like I'm playing whack-a-mole with all the unsexy things I want to say. The mallet has a faded Chuck E. Cheese logo on it. 11, hey buddy, it's me, remember me? 12, is 13 kissing? 13, 14, this is wrong. 15, yeah, it's like Trump 2016 victory wrong. 16, that's where I remember this bar. 17, huh? 18, oh yeah, I remember too. We went on a date at this bar in 2016. Wow, I can't believe I'm back here. 19, oh, here's another line. I'm not married to the fact that I'm single. 20, it's 2020. I promised myself I would never go to a packed public place like this ever again. I sanitized every grape that came in the house. My body entered apocalypse mode. My internal calendar is still in lockdown. 21, hey, you got through the pandemic easy. You got stuck in South Africa, but you were curled up on the couch with the woman you were 100% certain you were going to marry. Hey, look what's on Netflix. 20 is, are we watching me on this date kissing a random woman in 2023? 23. 24. Put on a face mask, bro. I can't even look at you. 25. When did we get to her place? 26. She's removing her cat from the room, which is great because I did the math and he's young enough to be my nana, come back to life to say, just enjoy the date now. 27. It's me, Chucky. I think it was your 5th birthday. 28. She wants it rough, but these days, I need a safe word for real life. 29. Nana helped you win all those tickets. Remember me now? 30. She's being so nice, even though my apocalypse mode can't look people in the eye. 31. In one of my 9 lives, I have a wife and dual citizenship and a daughter, and my Nana is still alive. And I put her in her arms. She is so proud. 32, that life is reincarnated as the lemon in my date's gin and tonic. 33, just enjoy the date. 34, just breathe. Here, put on the mask. It's okay, Tony, it's okay. I'm here. Thank you.
Follow McPherson Poetry. See him host live February 23rd at the Puerto Rican Traveling Theater. Go to our website, Nuyorican.org. Maciel Alfonso, you here? Maciel? You there? Okay. Maciel, come on up. And then is Walter K in the building? Walter K. We're going to get another song. Walter K, you're on deck. So Maciel, am I saying it right? Beautiful. So Maciel's going to go, and then we're going to do another song, and then Walter, you be on deck, all right? Maciel, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello. Hold on. How y'all make this for short people, please? Little help? No, lower it. Just a little bit. Damn. You never realize how short you are, so you gotta come on a mic? Damn, really? Elisabet. Teach me how to pull on some heartstrings like that. I was crying, laughing, like I didn't know what to do if I was happy, you know. I'm very excited to be here. Like La Bruja mentioned, this is literally a dream. I've seen you before, but I've never seen you like that. So thank you for showing me another side, because you guys see me really calm, but I'm internally screaming right now for that woman right there. She is such an inspiration. Oh my God. So yeah, y'all know that writers write about everyone. So if y'all didn't know that, there's probably a poem about you somewhere in somebody's phone. Today, I'll be reading a poem I wrote about my coffee lady. Me and her have been connecting because she's been devouring my café con leche. Like, she just gets it right every time. Like, that's never happened to you guys? All right, how many of y'all drink coffee? From La Greca? Damn, I saw some hands go down. Y'all drinking fake coffee, let me tell you. But yeah, this poem is called My Coffee Lady. My coffee lady makes the best coffee. She wears her hair back in a bun, and that's when I know that my café con leche is going to be fire. My coffee lady is not black or white, but she sure knows how to mix it. She knows how much café and how much leche deserve to be in love with each other, just enough to still be sweet and still be black and still be light, like cream and fluffy like cream. My coffee lady sure knows how to mix them beans. She's Colombian, so she knows the struggle of carrying every bean. My coffee lady smiles, and sometimes It hurts her back from her forcing all that weight. Wait, my coffee lady has a story. I wonder how she got here. What journey did she have to take to come and make my coffee today? My coffee lady, her eyes are like coffee, so I wonder if she's painted them the color of coffee because coffee reminds her of home. My coffee lady, she has a poodle just like mine, except hers is a little bit smaller, and she smiles so hard when she shows me that picture, and I understand how it is to feel and to love something other than human. My coffee lady, we chat like a lot, like every morning. Like I want to know her story and she wants to know mine. My coffee lady, I wonder if you can write yourself a story. If not, then let me tell it for you. My coffee lady's smile is so heavy, like the things she's brought with her from another country, heavy, like she has to take orders from someone who she knows struggled just like her, except his struggled a bit more, and now he is the owner of this coffee shop. My coffee lady just works at a coffee shop, but I want to tell my coffee lady that it's not just a coffee shop, that she makes my morning sometimes. No, she makes my morning every time, because when she makes that coffee, damn, that coffee, it's like nothing's ever going to be wrong. Like the day ahead of me can never go wrong, because all I have to do is remember my coffee and taste it and savor it and live in it and swim in it. And sometimes I think I could swim in it. Sometimes I think I could be café, leche. Sometimes I think I am the café and the leche and the beans and the sweetness and the cup that holds everything together. My coffee lady, you are so sweet. You are so pure. I wonder if someone will ever make your coffee while you look out the door of your casa in Colombia to the sun and think, damn, this coffee lady makes the best fucking coffee in the world. Thank you.
Maciel Alfonso. Honeybee, I may not be your cup of tea, but best believe that I could be your early morning cup of coffee. All right, banda, let's go, banda. Más banda, vamos a ver otra canción. And then we'll bring Walter up. And Adam Granger. Vamos. ¿A quién le gustó ese charcuterie? ¿Te gustó el charcuterie? ¿Y champán? ¿Te gustó? ¡Qué bueno!
A comer la fruta rica, ay, te
guarachar. Vámonos pa'l monte, del monte me gusta más. Vámonos pa'l monte pa' guarachar. Vámonos pa'l monte,
El monte me gusta más. ¡Ey! ¡Ey! ¡Ey!
para el monte me voy. Para el monte me voy. Por la calle yo vacilo y alegre siempre voy. Por la calle voy pasando, me como aquí gozando. Con la bruja aquí sonriendo, con los poetas encendidos, con la calle sin calla, por la encendida calle, de la calle voy gozando. Voy en Boricua, voy en el monte, todo contento. Ay, sabrosura en pobre, ay, moviendo, contento.
Gracias por bailar.
Give it up for Jessica en los timbales. The estrogen in the room just went out like, wow! The estrogenomics was amplified. I think it's this mic that's doing all this feedback, I think. But, okay, let's welcome very quick. All right, for the poets that are coming up, can you do like a minute to 2 minutes? Nothing crazy, because we want to get some more people up here. And what's the time? What time are we on right now? We're in Puerto Rico time. Okay. Come on up, Walter. Show some love for Walter, who was pulled out of the lottery and is here tonight.
Thank you. This poem is an elegy for a Puerto Rican friend of mine who was roughly my age. So he was roughly my age, but he died in his 40s. He died in his 40s more than 30 years ago. I wrote the poem in January 2001, some years after his death. And the poem is called, I Hear America Singing, No Man is an Island. It's in 2 short parts. Part 1 says, the oldest of our old, more and more are dying in climate-controlled environments in all 50 of our states and in all our island territories and in our lone commonwealth, also an island, whose Spanish name was originally San Juan, but became Puerto Rico through some mapmaker's error that was never corrected. By clinging to their beautiful language and their beautiful traditions, its people continue to defy their semi-colonial status, but only up to a point. Part 2. I think of Chico Torres, my Puerto Rican friend who fought in Vietnam, was exposed to Agent Orange, and 25 years later died of a brain tumor that may well have been linked to that exposure. I think of how proud he was to have been an American. I think of how much longer he might have lived had he been not Puerto Rican, but Dominican.
Thank you, Walter. Adam, you want to come up here real quick? Let's welcome Adam Granger, and then we'll get another song going. I would like to say that Pedro Pietri, el reverendo, on March 3rd, it'll make 20 years since his passing, and he did fight in Vietnam, and what you said, he died of cancer, and it was said to be because of exposure to Agent Orange. So, on that note, I'm so smooth. Adam Granger, y'all.
You know what? Let's not pretend that I have something uplifting coming up either. Okay. So this was actually. I'm sorry that. I have to say that frequency is killing my ears. Is there a way to? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I need a different voice register. So this was originally song lyrics, but I believe that song lyrics are also poetry. This is something that I wrote in response to the mass shooting crisis that we have going on in the U.S. This was particularly in response to what I believe to be the most ironic of all of them, which was the one that took place on July 4th, just outside of Chicago. And so this is called Turning 246 in Chicago. I'm going to try to do this by memory. Celebrate until your feet and face start to hurt. And now tomorrow will never come. So go for freedom and liberty. Nobody gives a fuck what happens next. So pray for sanity and have your fun. but not for those whose memories are long gone. Now start the whole thing all over again. When are we safe from ourselves? Isolation can only serve to kill. Communion can only help us grow. Celebrate, but not for those whose memories are long gone, and now tomorrow will never come. So pray for sanity and have your fun. When are we safe from us? Raise your right hand and wave your right to live. Raise your left and stand exactly where you are. Now march forward to your final destination. I think you'll find it's a big surprise. Isolation can only serve to kill. Communion can only help us grow. Learn to look inside of the mind and heal, not waving arms around in guilty pleasure. Connect the dots and feel connected to the story told in first-person point of view. I was there, she said, but thank fuck she made it. Pain and sorrow could be the last feeling you have. It looks so simple, but it's easier said than done to keep the same energy from the pandemic panic and hold accountable the evil and the manic. Pandepidemic, endemic, pathetic. These half-truths are told. Now watch your safety get sold. The consumer news been controlled. Lead cores are made of bank. Necessity is the mother of protection. Fight fire with fire is said from the stage. Rinse and repeat after me. Lead cores are made of bank. Necessity is the mother of protection. Fight fire with fire. Equipped with our tools, only adds fire to the flame. Oh. And for the ones who scream the right to have it all, but you reserve the right to take that shit away. And it's a hopeless mess when contradiction's unheard as we plunge into chaos with no means of exit. Keep calm. That's the only way. It's a last resort to plead our sanity. And if I ever see you fall into the wrong hands, then I think we're going to lose our minds. When are we safe from ourselves? Thank you.
Thank you, Adam Granger and Walter. Thank you very much. Okay, vamos con la música. What time is it? Let's give time check real quick. It's 8:08. Okay, let's see. I could do a couple of more songs and then I'll pull another name if we have time. Right? How many songs we got to go about? Okay. Well, let's do one for sure. Which one is it? A las 6, vamos.
No te olvides de ir a bailar la pachanga con Esteri y Free. A las 6 te voy a ver pa' que baile la pachanga, mamá. Papi, yo traigo malanga rica pa' que goce como es. A las 6 en la cita, no te olvides de ir a bailar la pachanga con Esteri y Free. A las 6 en la pachanga, que yo vine aquí a gozar. Aquí con el combo rica, Carlito voy a improvisar, mamá. A las 6 en la cita, no te olvides de ir a bailar la pachanga con Esteri y Free. Sara, 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 son boricua, ese es un boro, son boricua, ese es un boro, mira, mira, mira que ese es un boro, mira, Mambuña te está llamando, ese es un boro, mira que un juerra está reclamando, ese es un boro, que es un boro, ese es un boro, es un boro de la costa, ese es un boro, de la costa lo dicen, aquí vengo yo, ese es un boro, mira, 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 aquí voy yo, bombo, ese es un boro, tosiendo como un bombo, ese es un boro. allá. Pero que jala por aquí. Pero que jala por allá. Jala, jala, que jala por aquí. Jala, jala, lo que jala por aquí. Allá en Puerto Rico, aquí en Nuyorico. Ay, vamos a vacilarlo bien. Pero jala, que jalalo. Pero mira, pero jálalo. Mamita, no, déjalo. Jala, que jala. Oigan que yo no digo nada, pero más duro con ganas, pero más duro con ganas, mamá. Pues oigan que yo no digo nada, y está buena, mira dónde está. En la esquina están cantando guilla. Mamita, bueno, ¿qué tal? Qué casualidad, la calle está durísima. Qué casualidad, la calle está durísima.
Por casualidad, la calle está durísima.
La calle está dura, pero la vibra en casa está purísima, está purísima.
Casualidad, la calle está durísima.
La calle está dura, pero las mami están durísimas, buenísimas.
Por casualidad, la calle está durísima.
No es casualidad, ay que en Puerto Rico quieren la verdad, mamá.
Por casualidad, la calle está durísima.
Llorará
Con llanto de cocodrilo,
ay mira que tú vas a llorar.
llanto de cocodrilo,
Llanto no quiero,
llanto de
pero
cocodrilo,
no llores, no llores, no llores, no llores, te pido.
llanto de cocodrilo,
Perdona si malo contigo he sido.
llanto de cocodrilo,
En casa guarra yo te lo explico.
llanto de cocodrilo,
Y este swing como tú no te dedico.
llanto de cocodrilo,
Lo dije perico.
llanto de cocodrilo, crocodile tears.
A las 6 en la cita no te olvides de ir a bailar la pachanga con el Teri. Fifi, ah.
Abby, would you like to say something?
Just that it's always been a wish and a dream to work with your organization, and we did it.
Yeah! Thank you, Abby. It really has been a dream. It has been a dream come true. Are you guys having a good time? You guys are awesome. A wonderful audience. And to the people that are in the upstairs watching, hi, we haven't forgotten about you. They hooked it up so that everyone could see, you know, whatever room we were in. And, you know, we're still working on the teching, but this was an experiment. You know, we wanted to make this happen. And here we are, and you're a part of it. And I'm just so grateful for this moment. Because the moment is all we have. Let's enjoy it. Okay, so otra canción, y después, is Jeremy around? All right, Jeremy, you're on deck, you're on deck. ¿Una canción o Jeremy ahora?
Vamos a hacer una canción y...
Una canción y Jeremy.
Say Conguero in the house. Conguero in the house. Conguera in the house.
Oh, sí.
Vente.
You want to jam? Ah. Come on, Angelique.
Que se atreve, que se atreve.
Hey, all right. That's what you call jamming. You know what I mean? You got to be present. You got to show up. You know, this is the moment. Las oportunidades son calvas. Cuando te pasan, no se pueden agarrar. That's what abuelita used to say. Opportunities are bold, and when they pass you, you can't grab them. So grab it now. All right. Wait, vamos a ver.
Pero qué rico, mira qué rica está usted.
Ahora que mamá no está aquí, dame un cachito pa' huele.
Tú verás que tú vas a ver que mi música está sabrosa. Tú verás que tú vas a ver. Dame un cachito, mira, pa' huele.
Ahora que mamá no está aquí, dame un cachito pa' huele.
Hay cosas buenas, cosas ricas de mi vida. Ven pa' acá, vamos a gozar, vamos a brincar, bien chévere. Que mamá no está aquí, dame un cachito pa' ver. La jefa. Puerto Rico, levántate.
Puerto Rico me llaman. I am Puerto Rico. That is what you call me. Yo me llamo Puerto Rico. If you came from me, you will go from me. You will come to me. You will grow from me. Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. África, Spain, Taíno, madre del jibarito, defended por Albizu. I've made many sacrificios. A mí misma me critico. I have taught all of my people to turn the other cheek, though. I've been a refuge politico to the French, to the Dutch, to the Spanish, to the English, to the Catholics, to the soldiers, to the tourists. I've treated everyone as equal, and now there is a war against all Puerto Rico. We are fighting an elusive creature that owns me as its paraíso. ¿Cómo me explico? ¿A qué me califico? ¿Por qué me mortifico? I am not poor, but rico.
That I adore, and I'll do anything for her. She's amazing.
Thank you. Love you. She got my mother's name, Nilsa. Show some love to Nilsa, who came up here and did this right here. Las mujeres on the rhythm, killing it tonight. Todo improvisado y con su papá, 92 years young, here watching.
Sure.
All right. So we got, the band is going to take a little break, and we're going to open up the mic and keep it going since we have some time. We got Jeremy coming up. Is Kelsey here? I see Jeremy. Is Gio here? Well, I'll let them come. Jeremy, and then I know DJ Houston is here, so you're going to come up. Okay. Jeremy, come on up, and then we have DJ Houston.
All right, what's up, everybody? My name is Jeremy, or Jeremías in Español, and just wanted to give a shout out. This has been an amazing night. So the poets, Elisabet, La Bruja, you guys are amazing. I've never seen this before with poetry, with a live band and salsa. Have you guys ever seen that before? Sorry. That's amazing. So I guess the band left, but I was going to say, let's give it up for the band again. And if they were back here, I'd be like, you guys can jump in if you want, because they're amazing. Yeah, so those are very hard acts to follow, but I had to try to get up here, because this is like a dream for me as well, to be up here, because I'm not from this state, from New York City, and I feel like New York is the mecca for poetry, you know? And so I've always dreamed of like just getting up and reciting a poem, how maybe like in New York City. So this is a dream for me. All right, I did it. So any of you guys ever struggle with like making a life decision? Yeah, okay. So I kind of struggle with that like a lot. Just ask my family. They're like, bro, just like flip a coin and decide. So, and does anyone in here like ice cream, like helado, heladitos? Yeah, okay. So, I mean, this is the wrong season for it, but like we can just remember that song Verano in Nueva York. You know, just imagine it's summertime and we're about to bust out like the fire hydrants and everything for this song. Okay. So this poem is called Swamp versus Ice Cream. There is a swamp. It exists all around us, wherever humans think, but it can't be seen with the eye. Some are caught in it, slowed to a trudge, wading through its goo. Others scamper by unaffected, but feeling pity for those afflicted, wishing there was a way to help. There is not, for those who wade in this swamp do so by choice. This swamp makes long the faces of men and women, but it touches far less the children. The younger and younger they grow. The younger and younger they grow. This swamp is indecision. It floods around the feet when the heart fails to trust. When this bog of burden sets in, look to the children and choose a choice with joy and with ice cream. With joy and with ice cream. Decide on a flavor, this or that. If you don't decide, this too is a choice every day. But the choice of indecision carries no sweetness with it. When you free yourself from this swamp and its gooey grip, your soul will run back to you because you will remember that you can't control that much anyways, like we were saying earlier, right? And the world wasn't waiting on you. It wasn't depending on you to hold it up. Life was happening, everyone moving in the paths they choose, even if they move with regrets in their side. While we stood still and afraid, forgetting that we're never truly stuck, we can always choose again. If you forget this later, and the swamp starts to fill in around your heels, find a child who towers with simplicity, who radiates with innocence, and talk to her about ice cream. And talk to her about ice cream. Thank you.
Jeremy, you manifested it, Jeremy. You made it happen. Show some love for Jeremy. Made a dream come true, performing in New York City. Yes, I'm telling you, visualization is a very big thing. It really does work. You visualize it, you can create it, and you could speak it into existence. Be kind with your words to yourself. You know, really say what you mean what you say. And let's welcome up DJ Houston.
So I'm gonna let my poem speak for itself. It's about 2.5 minutes. My poetry is short. It's from this book that I still haven't published. I started in 1979. It was supposed to be finished in 2009. And I'm gonna start with Not for Colored Girls Only. Some say they are only for colored girls who are some shade of black, for the woolly-haired gals who know how to dance and sing blues, or for those hairdo down sisters with gold up their wazoo. But these poems cross over, lines turn from black to rainbow, each color part of the whole white band. I have found a poet who counts a blessing and isn't afraid of our fleeting moment. You honey-mouthed master, fill me with sweet words which preserve me. Oye, I have found oasis in a desert. I need to write poetry when my eyes without power or luster mourn this rare earth, mind bleeding thorns hour after hour. Blue moon, darling, you send me, scrambling to the place where the words mingle, then snatch me up and down till these fingers lie limp besides my thoughts' ebbing tide. Listen, I need to write the tale, blood racing, nostrils wide with language all ablaze. I have 2 short more. Conversation piece. Sitting squarely at the roundest table, she wrote as if her words would unleash a power to heal the face of this earth, an arsenal of poetic verbiage aimed at disarming weapons waged against humanity. Phrases waving white flags across the page, summoning up courage in us to come back to where the conversation is. And I'll end with this last one. Words can heal. They are powerful. In the beginning, God spoke and made flesh. His speech stills the water and raises our dead. Words, they can cast out our demons to illumine and buff our thoughts like gems sparkle us into a poet's art and all that it inspires. Words, they can cleanse our minds to crystal, clear to pass the good news around. Thank you. She wants me to tell you how old I am. My birthday was Saturday and I turned 68.
I'm waiting to hear you here one day. I do want to hear your poetry. I know Angelique so many years. I just wanted to put that out there. Okay, but in the meantime, Ty Allen, you're on deck, all right, Ty? I see you, Ty. But right now, please welcome Espada de la Luz.
Hello. Oh, this ain't like the Nuevo mics. That's good. I'll do something short today. Valentine's Day is coming up, so why not do a little love poem, right? This piece is called Garnets and Pearls. I don't like to blush. Bright fuchsia panning over my pale countenance, my light skin hard to hide behind. Embarrassment, a sick feeling paired with pink, my favorite color. Ironic, isn't it? But I can't help it. When your eyes lock on mine as we vibe through divine intervention, conversations of relations, tickling temptations, innocent implications caress to stimulation. And there I go again. Face hot, throat tight, caught up in the thought that you might like me, my company. I didn't know my belly to be a butterfly garden, once hardened by caterpillars, now ready for harvest. It must be something about you. Smile bright, embrace so tight, bathe me in your light, your presence, an essence in which I can be myself, and that feels so damn comfortable. to not be hushed, for being too much. I have a loud ass mouth. I know I'm a lot, just a touch. But there's the flip side in which I'm speechless. My knees buckle at the sound of your chuckle. Your lips curl into that smirk that makes me wanna, I'm at a loss for words. For once, I can't say a damn thing. It must be something about you that makes me blush so damn much. It's rare I share the opportunity to know the real me, the silly me, the laugh so loud it's killing me, the ass so fat I envy me. Reflect upon the past that once impeded me. You're eager to listen, ears fulfilling me as I blush at the thought of you filling me with confidence. And why me? Your past, so exciting, stories old as time, leave me nail biting. I can't imagine what makes me so inviting. I've always struggled with not comparing, knowing I can be a little overbearing, but when I catch you staring, there's no more inner disparaging. It's just me, just us. Gaining trust, defying lust, and God damn it, there you go again, making me blush. Thank you. Oh, well, that piece was actually inspired by a song that I have dropping on Valentine's Day called Divine Intervention. So I guess I'll just sing a little snippet of that. I love the way we vibe through divine intervention, tension, taken to another dimension. I could help achieve ascension. I could make it ease, no need for apprehension. I could tell the way that you've been feeling me. I see it on your face, no need to disagree. I put it on you once and it's a guarantee. Boricua from the Bronx, reppin' Manatí. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to the Nuyorican Poets Café, to La Bruja, who is my beautiful mother. I was literally emotional. The first song I heard, I was bawling my eyes out because the fact that you can just bring so many people together, the fact that there is a percussionist who is a woman, holding back my tears. But thank you so much.
Give it up for Espada de la Luz. The fruit of my loins. Ty Allen, you there? You want to do a quick little something, and then we're going to bring the band back. Oh, that's true. Banda, si quieren formar, ven la banda que venga. Yeah, aquí viene la banda, and we'll just jam out. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being with us tonight. I really, really do appreciate, your energy and everything. I didn't expect half the things I saw, and it's like I'm just so excited. I'm just so happy. Okay, Ty Allen, y'all.
Because she won't do it herself. Can we clap for the executive director, please? This is like, when we met, I had more hair on my head than in my nose. She's a dope leader and a dope poet and a dope person. I'm glad to be friends with. I don't know, play what you want. I'll make something up or fix something or do nothing.
Can we play a song and bring her in?
What song?
We're going to play something that looks like the Tanya Descarga.
I'm the worst Panamanian in the world. I'm way more Jamaican than I'm Panamanian.
We can just start Crazy C7, whatever, go straight to I Never Georgia.
All right. Then I'll do a poem. I won't sing. I'll do a poem. Then I won't sing. I'll do a poem.
Exactly.
All right. I never go back to. Remember the words? My father, somewhere my father was like, oh my God, I'm embarrassed. I understood that though. I know my Spanish sucks. Foolish men fool themselves into thinking they can acquire your heart. It's true they can plan as perfect a plan, and man can plan to know your inner beauty. But the breezeway to your heart is not through your panties, nor past your curved soft lips. It's not even through your heart. No, it's not even through your heart. It's through the eyes of a man who understands no hands can hold your hands through plans, and there are reasons why two lips are hugged by you. They've lost their insecurities, no more trying to be roses. So I wish early in the morning. I wish around 7:17 a.m. I wish into my mirror. I wish I was secure. I used to wish I was divine. I theorized if I was divine, I have an advantage over those men who can give me much more than I. But an old man told me that the reason why the sky is dark at night is to protect humanity from drooling lesser gods, ecstatic when they watch you slumber. He said one demigod actually fashioned you a Bible of fantastic metals and gems. I wishes to handing it to you to realize paler gifts and turn it to a press when all you want are early morning sunrises.
Yo te lo dije, rey, este sabroso tu ves. Te lo dije, que está sabrosa mi guaguancó. Pa' que lo goces tú en Puerto Rico, bésalo tú como yo te lo dije. Yo te lo dije, nene, que esto es sabroso tu ves. Yo te lo dije, nene, esto es sabroso tu ves. Ah, la, la, esto está saborioso. Ven pa' que lo goces en Nueva York. Y la salsa te la pongo, te pongo. Yo te lo dije, nene, está sabroso tu ves. Yo te lo dije, Remy la Bruja. Está sabroso tu ves. Soy Ariel.
abuelita, desgranando gandules. Yo la amo y le di todo lo que pude. Y hasta hoy yo le doy respeto como mi reina. Y que le den todo en lo que se empeña. Todas las veces que me cuidaba y me aconsejaba, tan preocupada con todos los daños que tiene el mundo, pero su amor tan profundo como el mar hasta el hondo, sin fin como su espíritu, canciones del coquí cantó, brillando con su cultura bonita. Aquí viene mi abuelita, la tristeza y dolor me quita, me cuidaba cuando niña chiquita. Aquí viene mi abuelita. Para todas las abuelitas, my grandmother for the nanas in the heavens now. I lost my abuelita in May, but she's with me every day. Para las abuelitas. Y los abuelitos también. With that muted trumpet now. Llegó mi gente ya. 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 Que aquí llegó la gente. Llegó mi gente ya. Lo gozan los pobrecitos y los dementes. Llegó mi gente ya. Lo goza el cafre el decente. Tú lo ves. Llegó mi gente ya. Llegó mi gente, tú sabes. Llegó mi gente ya. Llegó María de los Puñuelos. Llegó mi gente ya. Oye, que en Boricua tenías un sueño. Llegó mi gente ya. Que aquí la gente llegó. Llegó mi gente ya. Mi gente, tu gente, nuestra gente. Llegó mi gente ya. Si no ves, mira, ponte los lentes. Llegó mi gente ya. Alálale, alálale, alálale. Llegó mi gente ya. Llegó mi gente, tú ves. Llegó mi gente ya. Ay, mi familia goza bien chévere. Llegó mi gente ya. Lo goza Juana y lo goza usted. Llegó mi gente ya. Oye, comiendo fricasé. Llegó mi gente ya. Con la cebollita yo me como el bistec. Llegó mi gente ya. Con mi gente, gozo como es. Llegó mi gente ya. Llegó mi gente. Llegó mi gente ya. Con la guitarra. Llegó mi gente ya. Ya.
For the band, y'all. For the band, please.
Everybody's a rock. We did it. Oh! Okay, you gotta pull our arms. One last one to go. This is the finale. But give yourselves a round of applause for being with us tonight. For all of you that stayed, all of you watching. Camborican Ensemble, it's always a pleasure to jam with you. Nuyorican Poets Café, Poets House, Caridad De La Luz, La Bruja, that's me. And it's been a pleasure to be the MC and have this vision, you know what I mean? Because I had this vision too, and we made it happen. Woo! Elisabet Velasquez, if you're still in the building, I love you, girl. Ok, vamos a ver lo que pasa, no sé.
De la nena Tomasa, que cuando se va de casa, qué triste me pongo, que estoy tan enamorado de la nena Tomasa, que cuando se va de casa, qué triste me pongo. Ay, ay, de todo un perere, lo, la, esa negra linda, cámara, que me dio mi loco. Esa negrita santa cámara que me dio mi loco. Lo más que me gusta es la comida que ella cocina. Lo más que me gusta es la café que ella me cuela. Lo más que me gusta es la comida, mira, que ella cocina. Lo más que me gusta es la café que ella me cuela. Esa negra linda, cámara que me dio mi loco. Esa negrita santa, cámara que me dio mi loco. Mandinga, te queremos, mandinga. Mandinga, te queremos, mandinga. Te queremos, mandinga, te queremos, mandinga. Ay, no, no vaya a preguntar la cosa que ya me cuela. Te queremos, mandinga, te queremos, mandinga. Si me gusta la comida, ella cocina, mandinga, te queremos, mandinga. Esta es la nena Tomasa, esa nena sí cocina. Te queremos, mandinga, te queremos, mandinga. Dime tú lo que te pasa. Ay, que anda con juego en la garganta. Lo más que me gusta es la comida que ella cocina. Lo más que me gusta es la café que ella me cuela. Lo más que me gusta es la comida Frenchy que tú cocinas. Lo más que me gusta es la café que tú me cuelas. La 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. Mandinga, mandinga kiki, mandinga.
Combo Rican Ensemble, Nuyorican Poets Café, the Poets House, Battery Park City Authority, and all of you. Thank you so much. We did it, y'all. Elisabet Velasquez. And to my team that made it happen, Nuyorican Poets, Claudia, Ron, Paul, Jasmine. I just want to say one more thing about miracles. This man right here has been quietly kicking cancer's ass for the last year. And he never missed a show. And we did it every month at the Nuyorican. And he was fighting it. And here he is. And we're still going. So you can believe in miracles. You can believe in healing. You can believe in the arts. You can believe in what we're doing. This is God's work right here. Thank you very much, everybody. I love you so much.